Hello and welcome to our building of a traditional clinker wooden sailing and pulling dinghy, originally built and designed by Morgan Giles. In this episode we're going to be putting up the backbone of the boat, we're going to be building the transom, we're going to be putting up the moulds and thinking about the shape of the hull, and in fact it's all kind of getting a bit serious. It's getting so serious that we're beginning to wonder if we might actually be building a boat. Hey,
get the rows in there.
it's the rows now.
Roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more roving with you, fair mate.
Or anyone else,
Or
for that matter. Okay. Yep. Cool.
look,
That's gone. Time to start work on the transom, and I found this table lying around, which is an old table that I got from a school science lab when they were refurbishing it. The table is made from 4 pieces glued together lengthwise, and because it's a piece of furniture, I doubt that the glue that was used is waterproof. So I'm going to saw it again lengthways and re-glue it with some strong waterproof epoxy. So there it is, a repurposed tabletop, which has now become a transom.
Okay, up.
Yeah. The moulds, remember them from episode 1? Are set up on the keel. These are used to form the planking around, and they'll be removed when the hull is finished, far away in the future. So it's very late at night, and I've just snuck out into the workshop, and I'm not quite sure why. It's almost like I had to come and sort of check that it's still here. And it is. It is here, and it's not floated off. So the next job is to put some battens around these moulds to check that they all are fair and that they all kind of match up and line up with each other. So you can see that trying to make a boat and film it at the same time, it's not that easy. I think that's looking better. Just that one there was slightly out. Well, it's quite a bit out there actually, and it was ruining the line a bit, but I think that's better. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's good.
Good. Okay.
You should just stay down there, really. You'd be needed in the order to.
It's like, this is what that Michelangelo did. He's like when he was building that Sistine Chapel with his hammer. It feels just like that. And equally full of artistry. It's all about the lines.
There we are anyway.
And of course that is why some people build boats upside down. So what they do is they build the whole thing upside down, and then you're not doing this.
Yeah.
And then when the hull is finished, they then simply turn the boat over.
But you'd have to, wouldn't you?
But that's
At
not
some
the
point.
traditional way of doing it.
Can you explain to me why this GoPro goes off every 15 seconds?
No, I can't. Is it doing that?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Was it actually turning itself off?
Yeah.
I think it's that the screen turns off. But
How can you film with it if you don't know?
Well, you use your imagination.
No, you don't need to make a film at all.
You imagine
Yeah.
what the shot is,
Yeah.
and the GoPro is like kind of getting into your imagination, linking like right there. So now that screen has gone blank.
Right.
I can't see a thing.
Right.
Right. But I can see a little red light flashing. That tells me it's recording.
Oh, right.
And I'm using my camera skills, my highly tuned skills as a cameraman.
Yeah.
I'm using to now film you, even though.
So, yeah. So if
This is now being recorded.
if a GoPro is recording in the middle of a forest, yeah, and the screen is blank, is anything recorded? And there's nobody there.
After what feels like crazy amounts of crawling around underneath the boat and hammering nails in and taking them out and a lot of frustration, we've put the battens in on the moulds, and the idea of the battens is that they represent the lines of where the final planking is going to fall. So what you're trying to do is to get something that looks right. It's not really a case of measuring it. It's more complicated than that. These are not even measurements between each of these planks or between each of these battens because of the curved shape of the boat, first of all, and also because of the fact that the boat has this kind of banana shape where it all kind of bunches up and meets at the stem. So really the best way to do it is to kind of have a rough idea of measurement and then to move them around and to get something that looks right. So this is where the artistry of boat building comes in. It's about the quality of the boat builder's eye, I suppose. So, there's a lot of guesswork, a lot of frustration, and a large dollop of hope. Are you absolutely sure that we can take these off?
Yeah. Maybe John will maybe do that.
It's
We're leaving the top one.
it feels a bit like taking the arm off the Venus de Milo. Feels a bit. I shouldn't be doing it, but let's go for it. All right. The lines of the battens have been marked on the moulds with big red and black pens, and as we go through the planking of the boat, those marks will be used to determine the plank widths.
I have a tree there.
It's quite quiet and quite still now. It feels a bit like there's a kind of spirit or a being in the workshop. This boat is assuming a character. It's a bit like it's here now and I can't just take it down. I've reached the point of no return. It's got to be finished.
Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell.
That's
Easy
a rubbish
one.
bell.
Is that the bell I gave you?
Can you not do this? It's rubbish. Oh, that's better.